Good morning, Ben. Here's your machine. Just gonna quickly do a double shot latte. Just show you around and stuff. Machine has been turned on and I've added some beans and water. And I'm just done. I've just finished the distill cycle and the grinder cleaning and alignment. So it's pretty much set to go. I like to start by doing a blank shot, so that will warm up the machine and clean any dirt that's been building up in the grip head. Bring your cup and put it there. This will just make things extra hot. You can also use the hot water spout to bring hot water to make tea, Americanos, even to heat up your cups. I'm gonna keep that on the side. I'll grab a tissue. I'll take the portafilter out. And I'm gonna dry it before I start grinding. So for grinding coffee, usually a single shot is about 9 grams, a double shot is about 18 grams. I'm using the double shot single wall basket, so this is the professional basket. This will give you the best taste, but it will need a little bit of adjustment and figuring out which grind size you're going to use. I've put it at number 6 now, which is very fine. I believe it should do the trick. And I'm going to try to calibrate it for you such that you don't have to do this yourself. I'll do it for you. So I have a scale here. You really don't need a scale, but I like to be consistent. So I'm gonna. So you can grind double. I like to do it one at a time. So that'll allow me to press the coffee down halfway. Very good. That's about 9.2 grams, which is good. I'm going to do that again. Pretty much most of the time when you have the dose set up correctly and you have 18 grams in the portafilter, what tends to happen is that when you press the coffee down, it will go to a certain height. So this is the coffee before I tamp it. It's right up to the surface. And then I'll grab the tamper, press it down firmly with considerable force, like that, and twist to polish it up. What tends to happen is, and this is very convenient, the depth that the tamper goes is as deep as the silver part. So that's how I know that I've got the correct dose, even when I don't have the scale around. Pretty much to know if you've got the correct dose and the correct depth, just tamp as deep as the silver part. So tamp as hard as you can, and you have the correct dose if the tamper goes this deep. So this is pretty much the same height as their razor tool, which I think is included with the machine as well. It's this scraping off tool that allows you to clean up extra coffee. But if you do the right thing, you don't have to scrape anything. You don't have to put anything to waste. So here it is. I'm gonna make sure that it's even pressure all around, flat, no gaps or holes. Clean the edges and put it in. Now it's ready for brewing. Here's my cup. I'm gonna dump the hot water. I like to add sugar to my coffee, so I'm gonna grab some hot water as well. So I'm gonna add the sugar now, so that it will dissolve well with the espresso. Cool. You can also program these cups by volume, the 1 cup and 2 cup buttons. I'm going to program the double cup for you for about 40 grams of espresso, which is what a double shot is. Obviously you can always change it, it's quite easy. I've got my scale here, so I'm going to sort of judge it by eye and then measure it later. Usually over time you do know what 40 milliliters looks like. So program, and then press the button, and I'm going to press it again when I'm happy with the volume. Try to get a pressure of around 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock, that's usually the best. A bit on the low side, that was about 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock. To get finer, you can do a few things. Increase your dose. Sorry, you can do a few things. Use fresh beans. These beans are from the store, so they're not the best of beans, and they're quite hard to get good pressure. Grind finer, that will give you good pressure, or maybe increase your dose. So I can probably that's at number 6. That's at number 4. So maybe try number 4 now. Yeah, number 4 looks good. And see how you go. This was 45 grams, so a bit too fast. That's alright, it's still drinkable, still has crema. But I assume it's a little bit too much, so it's 45. Usually 40 is about right. So you can program this anytime you want. If I had more time, honestly, I would do this again, but I think you're on your way, so I don't want to waste your time. Oh, milk, yes. I think I turned it on way too early because I haven't finished my milk yet. The machine will cool down and go back to coffee mode, you'll see that. But as you saw, the milk pressure is very good. And if you give it a few seconds after it turns on, it'll actually get even stronger. So, quite a fast machine. Here's my milk. I'm going to fill it up just under the spout, up to here. Give it a few seconds. The technique I'm going to use is I'm going to keep the wand at an angle and try to create a vortex and keep it close to the surface for half of the time. The rest of the time I'm just going to raise it and keep the vortex, but I'm not going to be injecting any more air. So. maybe about 20 seconds, and then I'm gonna raise it up. You can even keep it here and do something else. I'm gonna stop it when it's too hot to touch for like half a second. That usually is about 60 degrees. Yeah, about there. I'm gonna purge it, so get rid of the milk on the inside. I'm gonna grab a wet towel straight away. Cool, that's done. Alrighty, where's the milk? So here it is. Tap down the jug to break any bubbles. Twist, swirl it around to mix it up. You want it to have a silky surface. There you go. Hope you enjoy the machine, and I'll see you very soon.